Hi Virgo, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just been pre-shuffling the cards and it became obvious to me that some of you have recently gotten justice or justice has been served. That was the card that came out, and interestingly at the bottom of the deck was the card that says closed, and it shows a door that is closed. I feel you firmly closed the door on something or someone in your life. I don't know if there was an issue around you might have felt wronged by someone, there might have been some sort of injustice here, but I feel you've put the past to rest. That door is closed, and for some of you, you did get some sort of justice. So I don't know if there was a legal settlement as part of that, or if it's just you've just made peace with something and you've closed the door on it. But let's get on with the reading. Now today I'm going to be working, I felt extra magical today, Virgo. We've got the super full moon in Taurus at Abba Taurus, so I was feeling it. And I thought, let's work with the Moonology deck today, and also the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And also dipping into that magic energy, let's work with spellcasting. So we're going to see what comes through today. Readings go up on this channel every 2 weeks, Virgo, if you're not a regular viewer. I really do encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe. It's a fantastic way in terms of reciprocity for the readings, but also for me to connect to your energy. Are you ready? Okay, bottom of the deck. You've been asked, Virgo, to look at the bigger picture, full moon and Sag. I don't know if your issue could have been for some of you with a Sagittarius. Obviously not necessarily. I definitely feel a climax or closure energy with the full moon and Sag. Whatever happened, Virgo, they're asking you to look at the bigger picture of whatever that was. Maybe just apply any lessons. Maybe there were some issues around boundaries or other issues. There's something about you just learning the lessons and looking at the situation from a higher perspective. Okay, Virgo. Let's get some cards, starting with the Moonology deck. One more shuffle, please, for Virgo. Oh, nice. A new romantic cycle. New moon in Libra. Okay, so if you have exited a relationship in the recent past, or maybe you've just put the past to rest and you're ready to start dating again, this is a really nice omen. Some of you could be meeting someone new, or even if you've had issues in a relationship, maybe, justice connects to balance. Look at the scales. Maybe you guys found a way to resolve a situation or heal a relationship, but it looks like a nice time for balanced relationships. And, it could feel like quite a dreamy, romantic time, Virgo. Let's pull the first card. We've got don't sorry, I'm not laughing at you, but the cards are just so, it amazes me. You've got don't let your past hold you back, South Node. I saw that door and it was firmly closed, Virgo. So time to lay the past to rest. Don't look back. Just keep moving forward here. Perhaps with all this retrograde, it's really going to have a lot of people looking at the past. I love the month of November because for me, it is, with all of the retrogrades, particularly at the end of the year, it is that time to just breathe. It's about taking a bit of a stock take and looking at your life. Did you kick the goals you wanted to kick? Did you spend enough time with the people that you love? Are you happy with how the last year has gone? Or your life in general? Do you need to make changes? Are there adjustments that are required? Do you need to make a new plan, a new life plan? Okay, there's something about you perhaps with the retrograde energy being in the past. But it is saying the door is closed, don't let your past hold you back, keep moving forward. It's a new romantic cycle. It's a pretty strong reading already. Okay, Virgo, you're so always very deep. Are you ready? Goodness gracious. A win-win outcome is forecast. Now we've got full moon in Libra and we've got scales twice. And plus I have the justice with the closed doors. So for me, it does show that there could be something coming to an end or a conclusion or a climax. And it looks like there is some sort of resolution or win-win outcome or achievement of justice or balance or fairness. Okay, so that's the good news. But there could be a closed door attached to that, and they really want you to keep focus on your North Node, okay? Let's get one more for Virgo. But in terms of relationship dynamics and business partnerships, with the scales and justice showing up, I really feel there's an opportunity for balance and harmony and fairness in the month of November. We've got here, what do you need to release? And this card often shows up during full moons. It really does give us the opportunity to release anything or anyone that's holding us back in life. Sometimes it's ourself, our mindset, our belief system. I want you to take a bit of a time to reflect in the month of November. Do a bit of an assessment, a bit of a deep dive. Is there something or someone that you really need to release? Is there something within you that you need to release? Because the universe really does want you to open up to a new cycle that does promise a lot of happiness, a lot of romance, healthy relationships. Let's work with the spellcasting. Yeah, look at this. You've got peace at the bottom of the deck. So some of you, maybe you're coming into a feeling of peace or acceptance, okay, around something that might have ended or come to a conclusion, or some of you are making peace with the past or making peace with a person. Virgo. But I feel your heart wants peace. Two cards came out together, very creative, by the way. You've got the career card, and I'm seeing the rainbow around the tree. It's the tree of life for me. And I do think, Virgo, that there's the opportunity for your career to bloom. Perhaps that's where you're focusing your energy, but I see a lot of growth and blessing around your career. There is the well-being card, though. So often that shows up when we might be having some challenges in terms of our physical vessel. So it's definitely a time to pay attention to your well-being. You know, the end of the year can be when we start to feel tired, burnt out. So perhaps that's dipping in here. So, you know, make time for self, make time for exercise, keep eating well, keep focusing on moderation here. All right, so I feel like your focus is on your health and your career. Maybe that situation in your past took a toll on your well-being. Feel free to share in the comments if you are willing to do that. And then we have, look at this beautiful butterfly, positive change, and it says transformation. Get ready, Virgo. Your life is about to transform. You are about to transform. I feel like you're transmuting the past or the energies from the past. Like, I definitely feel like, you know, you've got rainbows and you've got butterflies, really spiritual omens of blessing over your life, things moving in a much more positive direction. You might have recently found out the truth of a situation. You might have held the mirror up to a person. And Virgo, that could have been you. You might have held the mirror up to yourself. You might have, you know, really looked closely at something that needed to change. You might have embraced the truth. Perhaps for some of you, it is around your well-being. It's like it's a time for truth. It's a time to look in the mirror and to face and embrace the truth and to see the truth clearly. But I feel also for some of you, there was a truth that was revealed. There might have been some sort of lie or an injustice. But let's work with the next oracle. Yeah, did I not say that word? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A lot of you, I feel like there was a breach of a boundary in a relationship, and it doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. Because I've got a Virgo who's felt the need to protect their energy. Look at this person in a bubble. They've had to establish boundaries. There definitely could have been a long dark night of the soul. You could have gone through a really dark, difficult period. You might have felt quite isolated and alone. You might have chosen that, right? You might have retreated from the world and embraced that period of your life. But also I feel like you chose to look in the mirror. Two references to the mirror. Maybe some of you, in terms of shadow work, did some mirror work. And even then I see the full moon with the reflection. Perhaps you're going to be realizing that there is the need to establish stronger boundaries here. But let's shuffle the cards, Virgo. Sorry if the lighting is not great today. It's a little grey here in Sydney this morning. We have a flipper. Ooh, says surrender. And it's interesting, my cards split in my hands and it says attraction. They want you to keep your vibration high and to focus on what it is that you want to attract. Like, don't dip into fear here. Because when the surrender card shows up, it can talk about a difficult period. And you might be, you know what, I surrender. Because you've got what do you need to release? You know, sometimes the shadow aspect of Virgo is that perfectionism or the need to control situations. Perhaps you're needing to release control and just surrender at the moment. And even then, I'm seeing faith on the bottom of the deck. All right, Virgo. Yeah, look at this. Another boundary, another bubble around Virgo. I'm pretty sure this came out in your last reading. A lot of stuff around boundaries. Peace is a priority for you, Virgo. I mean, twice I've seen it. Like, I've got a Virgo who is craving peace. And you know what? They're learning how to create it for themselves. They're protecting their energy and they're establishing strong boundaries. So kudos. I really like this for you. Let's get one more, Virgo. And we'll get into tarot. Beauty. Yeah, they want you to keep your vibration high, not only through gratitude and appreciation, but choosing to see the beauty in life. Also, please don't be so hard on yourself, Virgo. A lot of you out there are looking in the mirror and you're like perhaps not happy what you're seeing reflected back. Whether that's inner or outer. Like, I feel like some of you could be being harsh on yourself. Please don't. Show yourself love. Choose to see the beauty in you, not the imperfections, because the shadow aspect of Virgo can be perfectionism, right? And it can even be self, you know, wanting that for yourself. So choose to see beyond the imperfections and only see the beauty in life and in you. Because you are showing up as beautiful and a soul that's at peace at the moment. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck. I've got the Dance of Change, Two of Pentacles. Some of you might be feeling like you're doing the dance of change at the moment. So I don't know if something in your life is changing. In your material world, it could be where you live, it could be your job, it could be your money that you're trying to balance here. But I have got a Virgo's like doing that delicate dance, trying to achieve balance. Now, in talking about gratitude, Virgo, I said this to Taurus in the shower this morning. Sorry if that's TMI. I was really thinking about something that happened at work on Friday, where I lead a large team working on a really high profile project in Australia, and it's very, very stressful. And we were coming towards a significant milestone. And in the weeks leading up to that, people were starting to narc at each other, you know, people's shadow self came out. And then, you know, we hit the milestone together on Friday, and it was so beautiful seeing on teams, people that had maybe had a beef, everyone, you know, apologizing, thanking each other for the hard work, like, and there was such a lift in the vibration of the team and the broader teams on the project. It was beautiful, and it really reminded me of the power of gratitude and appreciation, and it can literally be one of the most powerful change agents in terms of the vibration of an organization, of a team, of any area of your life. And so what I said to Taurus was, I want you in the comments, if you are so willing, to write down not 5, 10, not even 3, 10 things or people or situations that you are grateful for. And don't just put one word. I want you to put, you know, a little bit of soul into it. What are you grateful for? Okay, let's see. Bottom of the deck, I've got a King of Wands. Okay, Virgo, sorry, I've got something in my eye. King of Wands, strong fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could have a strong fire placement. It is a very visionary king. 2 more, Virgo. More fire, 2 of Wands. Let's get the last card for that top row. Tower, interesting. Taurus had the Tower in exactly the same position. It was the 3rd card on the top row. I kind of said to Taurus it was their last dance with Uranus in the retrograde. So it looks like the Earth Collective thus far haven't yet done Capricorn. There's a shift. A radical shift in some sort of foundation. Now, this could be something global, by the way. Tarot moments don't have to be something in our literal personal life. So given two signs, same position, there could be a global tarot of some kind. It could be quite a shock here. You're seeing the crown fall. So there could be someone's fall from grace that we all witness. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm definitely feeling that. It's interesting thinking about, what's happening in the royal family right now. Anywho, but some of you, it can be more personal than that. Think about any structures in your life, Virgo. It can be your home, where you work. It can be your relationship. It can be your belief system, by the way, as well. This is the breaking down of a foundation, and it's not meant to scare you. It's saying that it was built on a faulty foundation. So it's time for change. It's time for liberation. Okay, that's what I'm hearing for you from the tarot. You're being liberated or set free from a faulty foundation, wherever that is in your life. So it's a time for faith. Let's get the next row. So you have got fire. So if you don't resonate is sitting in your King of Wands right now, there could be a person of significance. Two of Wands talks to planning, preparing, making future plans, and being in fire, it's like high vibrational. Someone's feeling driven, adventurous, passionate. Sorry, I forgot to put that on. Do not disturb. It's my beautiful daughter. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get the middle row. I have got a Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Don't worry, I'll call her back after this reading. We have the Three of Cups. Happiness. I mean, you look happy here. It's like you're celebrating. Let's get the heartbeat of Virgo's reading. Temperance. Healing. Beautiful. And even then, like someone's in their heart chakra. Like there's care and compassion and love. And then the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's quite interesting here because even then, I mean, I use these cards a lot and I pick up different things at different times in the readings, and I'm really noticing the crown. This is the path to glory, and this feels to me like you're being set free on a new path here. You are focused on healing. You are focused on bringing healing to a situation, or resolution to a situation, or balance and harmony is your goal. Quite interesting because you had the two scales, and then you had the Two of Pentacles, a Virgo, like, oh my God, I need to try and maintain balance because the foundation is crumbling, right? And you're like, no, it's not gonna, I'm gonna keep everything balanced. You'll know what this is relating to. Even the Two of Wands, right? You've got 222 showing up in the reading today as well. Now, for some of you, this could be a friendship or a relationship, because I'm noticing the Two of Cups. And you've got the angel trying to find balance between the Two of Cups. So perhaps there is a relationship that you're trying to maintain the integrity of it, the balance within it, the harmony within it. You're coming from a place of love, which I really like. Let's get the last three. Now, I'm going to say to you, Virgo, Nine of Wands and Temperance and well-being. Some of you are the cross watcher. There's something affecting your health here or well-being. So pay attention to your health. Choose self-care. Have time to rest here. It just could be the fact we're in November. You might feel like giving up on something or someone. One more. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got more fire, Page of Wands. Some of you definitely dealing with a fire sign, or you've got a strong placement. You've got the High Priestess showing up, Virgo. The Psychic of Tarot. Would you consider yourself a little bit psychic here? We all have the gift, right? But you might be really developing that gift. Some of you could be readers. You could be seeing a reader. You could be watching more readings than usual. Let's get two more, Virgo. Justice. Wow. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's get the final card. This is very, very powerful for you again today. Wow, the Chariot. Very nice. What a way to end. Cancerian energy. You're charging forward here, like nothing's stopping you, which I really like. Some of you, there could be a move on the cards or travel on the cards. You are in November 100% focused on finding balance or finding a win-win outcome, resolving a situation. What I'll say is justice is literally on the main deck now, and we talked about that before, that was showing up in the pre-shuffle, and then you have the two scales which can connect to justice. Even then, temperance can talk to balance, resolution, harmony, and that's what you're striving for, or there is a path to it. Even then, the path to glory is through, or this new path, it's like what's required is balance, okay, moderation. Some of you, I'm getting lots of downloads for your reading today. Some of you are pushing too hard. Okay, slow down, because even the Chariot is a very fast-moving energy. The Nine of Wands can be the wounded warrior. Okay, so definitely with the well-being card, please pay attention to your health and well-being. Prioritize that. But I do see happiness here. Three Cups can connect to reunion. You know, Temperance and Three in Cups can be reconciliation, repairing relationships, finding balance and healing in relationship dynamics. I don't know if this is romantic or if this is a friend or this is family dynamics here, but there is a path to remediation, a path to healing, a path to resolving something, to finding justice. Justice is definitely going to be served in a situation, and you are finishing strong in the Chariot. Your vibration is high, your mindset is focused on the direction that you're headed. But definitely there's something about maybe not like finding more moderation as well in terms of your health and well-being. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Now, this new romantic cycle, perhaps the King of Wands, this could be someone new. So I'm seeing strong Sagittarius, I'm seeing strong Cancer, strong Libra, and Pisces as well. So any of those signs could be significant. I hope you enjoyed that reading. God bless. Bye, guys.